So actually, I'm gonna try out with Kansas City. Stop. Because I feel like I'm mastering it with those pieces.
Wait, we have actual footage of him changing? Oh, this is him. Whoa. Whoa, chat. Is he anamorphing before our eyes? Or is it just a weird angle with bad lighting? You be the judge. Look.
Disregard all the distortions and image artifacts caused by post-edition zooming, and pay close attention to how his head features suddenly change.
Whoa. Whoa! Hey, yo! Wait, we have actual footage of him changing? Oh, this is him. Whoa. Whoa, chat. Is he anamorphing before our eyes? Or is it just...
You know, like my leg ain't that much, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that hurts for sure.
Yeah, did he like, you didn't get it numb or anything? And you just took it?
Yeah.
You like pain, huh?
You know?
Oh, you like pain?
I'm tough.
You tough?
I'm little, but I'm tough. Okay?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these
and
two
at the
teams
end of
made
the
their
barrel,
way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
oh, shit.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around. There he goes, right side.
It's gonna be yellow. I ain't even want to step in there.
I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blowout.
You want to celebrate this shit. Thought we was going to play a clean game.
The evidence was right there.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
What's the personnel? What you coming out in? 3 wide?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Murray again. This is Connor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah, where he's supposed to go.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. On the handoff, Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. And the first play will be a field goal try. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a handoff to Connor. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They'll run here with Connor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities.
Oh, come on.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, Ray, touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory. A huge play there for Arizona. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Conner. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
66 yards on the ground for him so far. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Finding Green complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
I knew he was going to go there.
Throw into the hands of Kirk. They find some open field here. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A huge play there for Arizona.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Did y'all say that when y'all go on this
It's not for y'all.
I feel like it's partially for us and it's partially for other women. But to say it's just for yourself, I feel like y'all telling some false ass lies.
It's not even crazy shit. It's just like most days, girls feel like they don't feel like themselves, like they talk to yourself. So dressing up and doing your makeup, that's for you. It's not for a man. It's not for your friends. It's not for other girls. It's for you to make you.
Let me ask you a real question. Let me see if you can be real boss. Do you ever wake up in the morning knowing you're going to stay at home all day and put on makeup that day?
Yes, I do.
Get the fun of that shit! That's like me if I'm in my bed at night, right? You go to sleep, just me putting on the con. Like,
at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3
Did y'all say that when y'all
cheating? What I'm about to tell you.
But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man here, it's the tight end Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 36 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On the run is Conner. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second and 16. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot. And it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football and it leads to more completions for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route, took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Deontay Thompson, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
To throw, it's Murray. Going up top. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, 38 yards. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language.
Hey, you can get highlights from this game from my YouTube.
They want executed. They need to do that and
so you can take the plays from it.
Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
Good game.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just
keep God in your life,
put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.